Lions population. Once upon a time on the wide, golden savanna, there lived a young lion named Leo. Leo was a playful cub with a bright, curious gaze and a soft, tawny coat. He belonged to a loving pride led by his wise mother, Leela, and his strong father, Kofi. Their home was a vast land of tall grasses, scattered trees, and sparkling rivers, a beautiful place where many animals roamed free. But Leo had learned from his elders that not all was well in the world of lions. In days gone by, there were many more lions running across the savannah. Now, his mother often said, "Our kind is in danger, Leo. There are fewer lions than there used to be." Leo did not fully understand, so he asked, "Why are there fewer of us, Mama?" Leela explained, "Long ago, our great-grandparents roamed everywhere. But as humans built farms and towns and cleared forests, our homes became smaller. Also, some lions were hurt when people hunted them or when their food disappeared. That is why our numbers are shrinking." Leo thought about his mother's words. He remembered the stories of brave lions who had ventured far to find food and safety. Determined to learn more about his own kind and to help them, Leo decided that one day he would grow up to be a strong lion who could make a difference. He wanted to understand the secret of why there were so few lions and how they could be saved. Every day, Leo played with his siblings under the watchful eyes of his parents. His best friend was a little lioness named Nia. Together, they ran through the tall grass and splashed in cool waterholes. While they played, the older lions would sometimes gather in a circle and talk about the challenges facing the pride. They spoke of a mysterious problem called habitat loss, and how human activities had pushed many wild animals into smaller areas. They also mentioned human-lion conflict, which meant that sometimes people would hurt lions to protect their livestock. One warm afternoon, as the sun began to deep below the horizon and painted the sky with pink and orange, Kofi, the pride's leader, gathered everyone. "Tonight," he roared gently, "I will tell you the story of our land and how we must care for it, so that future cubs like you can grow strong and free." Kofi began, "Long ago, our ancestors lived in huge forests and vast plains. But as people settled and farms grew, the land where we could live and hunt became smaller. Sometimes, our prey, like zebras, antelopes, and wildebeests, became hard to find because the lands were divided. With less food and smaller spaces, our numbers began to fall. This is why today, we see fewer of our kind than before." Listening intently, Leo's heart felt both heavy and hopeful. He realized that his pride was not just his family. It was part of a much larger world where many challenges had to be faced. "But," Kofi continued, "there are also people who care about us. There are brave conservationists who work very hard to save our homes. They help create special parks and protected areas where we can live safely. They teach people how important we are to nature because we help keep the balance in the wild." Nia squeezed Leo's paw and whispered, "I want to help too. I want all the lions to be safe." Leo nodded, and his eyes shone with determination. One day, he promised softly, "I will grow strong enough to join the effort of protecting our pride and our land." Days turned into weeks, and the seasons changed. In the heart of the savannah, the pride continued its daily life, but whispers of worry spread among the animals. The elephants remembered the old stories of how rivers used to be full of life, and the zebras talked of days when the grasslands were endless. Even the birds sang songs that spoke of times when the earth was richer with the roar of lions. One evening, while resting in the cool shade of a baobab tree, Leela shared a secret with Leo. "Do you know, my dear, that people from far away are learning about us? They come with cameras and notebooks to study our lives. They write stories about our struggles and our strength. Their hope is that by sharing our tale, more people will work to save our home." Leo's young mind filled with wonder. "Really, Mama? They care about us?" Leela smiled and nodded. "Yes, Leo. Every lion is precious, and when the world learns about our challenges, they can help us get more space to live and more food to eat." Inspired by his mother's words, Leo began to notice the changes around him. He saw how some areas of the savannah were turning into farmlands where humans grew crops. He noticed that near villages, the once silent grasslands were filled with noisy machines and busy people. Even though these changes worried him, Leo also saw hope. He watched as brave people worked with local communities to protect wildlife. They built safe corridors, long stretches of land where animals could travel without danger, and worked hard to stop poachers from hurting the lions. One day, while exploring near the edge of his territory, Leo encountered a kind old man named Mr. Kumar. Mr. Kumar was a wildlife ranger who patrolled the lands around the park. Sitting by a small, bubbling stream, he talked to Leo as if the young cub could understand every word. I know you are young, little one, Mr. Kumar said softly, but one day, you will be a great leader for your bride. I see in your eyes the spark of hope for all lions. Our world is changing, and every creature has a role to play. People are beginning to care about the wild and all its animals. They are working hard to make sure that places like this savannah remain safe for you and your friends. Leo listened, his heart filled with both the pride of being a lion and the weight of the responsibility that lay ahead. He thought of the many lions that had come before him and of all the cubs yet to be born. I will remember your words, Mr. Kumar, he thought. I will grow up strong and help keep our land safe. As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Leo curled up beside his mother. He dreamed of vast, open spaces where lions roamed free, where their roars filled the air and the balance of nature was kept in perfect harmony. In his dreams, he saw a future where lions were no longer in danger, a future where every lion, from the smallest cub to the mightiest leader, lived with peace and strength. And so, Leo's journey had just begun. He knew that there would be hard days ahead and many challenges to overcome. Yet, he was determined to become one of the guardians of his kind. With the help of his family, his pride, and the caring people who fought to protect the wild, Leo believed that the lion population could one day grow strong again. For every little cub who dreamed under the starry savannah sky, there was hope, a hope that with courage, love, and teamwork, the mighty roar of the lion would echo far and wide, reminding the world that every creature deserves a place to call home. And that is how Leo, the brave little lion cub, grew up to become not just a part of his pride, but a symbol of the wild's resilient spirit, a symbol that reminded everyone, human and animal alike, that even in the face of great challenges, hope could shine bright like the savannah sun. The end.